Hey, how's it going, everybody? This is Tyler from Podcast Now. This is the Quorra Show, and today's episode is sponsored by Fandango Now. If you've been following our channel or a subscriber, you'd probably see that we've been covering Avengers Endgame quite a bit lately. It's a fantastic movie. Absolutely loved it. If you've loved it too, and maybe you want to check out past Marvel movies, on Fandango Now, they're all there, and you could rent a movie for around $2-3. The link's in the description if you're interested. Today, we're going to be talking about, there's a couple updates for Electroneum. There's a video that came out, you probably saw it, about the onboarding in 60 seconds. That looks really cool, so we're going to talk about that briefly towards the end. But first, there's another update that came out. It's on ETN TV. If you're not a member of ETN TV on Telegram, last time I did say, anytime there's an update, we'll cover it. We're covering it. But if you want to be a member, if you're on Telegram, or if you want to download Telegram, whatever, go check out ETN TV. ETN TV. That sounded weird when I said it. The link's in the description below. That threw me off. I was like, wait, is this right? It is right. It's ETN TV. Links in the description below. If you want to sign up or join, you just click it. But we're going to talk about, there's a couple updates. So there's a Gig Guru update and a South Africa update. So first off, here's the South Africa update. As our first implementation, South Africa has been essential in not only highlighting improvements, but also in providing a proof of concept for other partners and regions moving forward. We have a range of internal targets for the trial with the Unlimited, and all of them have been smashed within our first 2 months. Now I think Richard L. said it in his own video about a week ago, and I think he said that it was like a 3-month trial or something like that, and they already surpassed their, because it says within our first 2 months, because that's all it's been really so far. But I think it was like a 3-month trial, and by the end of the first month, they already beat the numbers that the companies or the Unlimited or whatever wanted to see by the end of the 3rd month. So they already hit it, that's fantastic. It's really great. Then it goes on to say, our team on the ground in South Africa was received with an incredible amount of excitement and enthusiasm by both local vendors and users. If you haven't already been watching our Twitter updates, I strongly urge you to go check them out. And then it gives the link. But again, if you're on ETN TV, you don't even have to really, have Twitter, of course, but if you don't want to keep checking YouTube and Twitter and this and that and Reddit, it becomes a lot. But if you have ETN TV, or if you have Telegram and you're part of ETN TV, all you do, it's so easy. You just go through and all of it's right there, right at your fingertips. Then you get, it's linked. So there's just an update just to read. So you don't have to go somewhere else. You could just read it here. There's a link to the YouTube video. So you could just click that and it brings you there. If there's a Twitter update, click that, it brings you there. So you don't have to worry about going to all these places. It's absolutely fantastic. I love ETN TV so much. Our trial in South Africa has led to us reworking the onboarding process. This is now a sleek 60-second process that we are confident will make it both easier and more appealing to potential users. We will announce on social media, or ETN TV, when the update has finished testing and is ready for release, and look to provide some more in-depth information on South Africa when it's ready. There's info about now they have a live chat support during work hours, Monday through Friday. So that's really nice. Oh, you got to hear this number. Last year 2018, we received over 50,000 support tickets. Yeah. An average of 1 every 10 minutes. I bet you it's more than that. Or more in less time. So, let's go. Okay, Gig Guru, here we go. Lastly, just a quick note on Gig.Guru, as a lot of the community have been asking about it. Development has been going really well, but we don't have a definitive date for it to, there's a typo, for it to go live yet. Due to the importance of the site, we have been very thorough and self-critical during its development. This platform is a pivotal first step into the gig economy, and thus needs to work flawlessly. We are very excited to show you what we have been working on, and Rich will give a more thorough update as soon as it's ready. Buddy, want to come in the video? Say hi, come on. Wants to be in the video. What do you think? Do you think so? There's gonna be people obviously who say like, oh, they keep delaying Gig Guru. That's not really a big deal. I've been delaying Quorra. I thought Quorra, the new Quorra, was going to be done by the end of February. It's probably not even going to be out until beginning of June. And that's just because, as you're developing it, you're like, you know what, this would be really good. So then you develop something else, and then, oh, well, I have to have this policy or this term. I mean, it keeps going and going. So it does. Where do you think you're going? Where do you think you're going? Huh? All right, you go. It does, I'm not surprised, to be honest. And nobody should be upset because they want it to be the best product that it can be. That's not a bad thing. That's a really good thing. So we'll get it. It's just going to be a little bit longer than what they thought. I'd honestly rather them take their time. When you delay something, it's not because you want to delay it. You delay it because you want to make sure that it's the absolute best it can be. If you're into video games, you would know the Uncharted series, PlayStation's Uncharted series, or The Last of Us. Those are games that received some delays. They were supposed to be released earlier, then they delayed it for months. And what did those games end up becoming? One of the greatest games that PlayStation has. It's one of their greatest franchises. So if it wasn't delayed, it could have been kind of a mess. And there are games that are messes, and they never recover from that, ever. If you're into Anthem, that's a game that it was rushed out. The developers knew it was rushed out. Absolutely terrible, was not received well at all. EA, major, huge company, almost like the Samsung of gaming, and they are going through absolute hell right now. And it will never be forgotten. And that's not what you want. You want it where you're taking a project that you want to succeed and you're taking the time to make sure it succeeds. And if that means a delay, so be it, because delays oftentimes mean you're going to have even better success than what you would have had if you would have just rushed a project out or had it and it was like, well, we'll fix it as we go along, which a lot of these gaming companies think. That we could just release the product, get the product out, then we'll just do updates over the couple months. It doesn't even matter. They're going to buy it anyways. People are going to pre-order. Well, similar thing happens in the tech industry. Electroneum's in the tech industry. They really are. It's a mobile currency. They have a product. They have a phone now. So they're in the tech industry, clearly. They're trying to be, they're in the GSMA. That's tech. So they're part of this industry where there's this terribly wrong mindset where, well, let's just get the project out. Let's just get it out. Doesn't matter if it works. As long as it's sort of able to function, get that out. We'll update it later. That's how a lot of these companies work. They don't do it where, well, we'll delay it to make sure that it's absolutely perfect. So when it launches, there's no problems. And if there are, they're so small that no one really, we could just fix a couple bugs. You look at the Samsung Galaxy Fold, they rushed that out. And what happened? It was breaking left and right. Now they suspended it. Now and the release is delayed. That makes Samsung look really bad, like very bad that they even did that. Instead of taking the time to say, you know what, it's not where it needs to be. So instead of you paying $2,000 for a project or a product that might not work, or it might not work well, just buy it and we'll fix it as it goes and we'll deal with the problems. Didn't work. So you don't want Electroneum to be like that. You want them to, you don't want them to delay to where it never comes out. But that's not what's going to happen. That isn't what happened. That's never happened with them. They always come out with what they say they're going to come out with. That's fact. So you want them though. You don't want a rush product. You want a product that they're critical about. They want it to work. They want it to be, they want a good product. So that's a good thing. But anyways, enough of that. Now we're going to talk about the onboarding process. So the new way it's a really good way. So it's just email, selfie, you can start cloud mining. That's all you need. So I think they did it in the video. It was under like 56 seconds, I think it was. So onboarding in under 60 seconds, right? So you can start cloud mining, but here's what it is. You can cloud mine, but it won't give you that ETN payout into your wallet until you do 5 different steps, basic steps, I'm reading them right now. So set up PIN, confirm email address, basic info, accept security notice, and prove you're human. And they're all really easy stuff. They show it right in the video. So 5 different things, and every time you hit each one, you're rewarded 5 ETN. So that's another free 25 ETN that you get just for filling out the info. That's an incentive, and we talked about incentives about 2 or 3 videos ago when I showed you guys, the coupons. You want to give an incentive to people to use your product. So you want people to spend and use ETN. What do? They are obviously rewarding them with ETN through the cloud miner, but that takes time for you to get ETN. So what do? You show them, well, you are earning ETN, but when you fill out these steps, you're going to be rewarded instantly with 5 ETN every time. So here's an immediate 25 ETN that rewards you on top of obviously the cloud mining that you'll get. So now it's like, okay, now I have this amount of ETN that I know I can go to this shop, that shop, or if I have the unlimited, or when they start expanding, I could use this towards my mobile plan. So that was a fantastic idea. I really liked it. I like the art style they're going for. They have a couple new colors. There's a yellow, because obviously traditionally Electroneum's blue. I like blue myself, but now they're doing some yellows and greens, so that was really cool. So that should be coming in the next couple of weeks. So that's pretty exciting. Obviously, for people who already have the app, it's not going to affect us. And hopefully people are like, I really want that 25 ETN. Give me a break. Just please don't. It's 25 ETN. For people who can purchase ETN, 25 ETN is nothing. For people who get the $3 a lot, which is a lot for them in these unbanked regions, those are people who, with the 25 ETN, that's quite a bit, sort of, for them. So that's really who it's for. It's not so much for people in these westernized nations. So, it is what it is, I guess. If you think you want that 25 free ETN, I don't know. Maybe they'll give it to you. I have no idea. But anyways, again, it's coming soon. Good Guru, it's coming soon. They want these products to work. That's a positive thing. And they'll be coming in the next couple of weeks. So that's really all that I have for you guys today on this episode of The Quorra Show, and I will see you guys next week.